My daughter destroyed her sister's college interview, and it probably saved her life. My oldest daughter, Jessica, came flying down the stairs screaming, "Why did my interviewer just call and cancel?" I asked her what she was talking about, and she said through tears. She said they're throwing out my application because of a morality clause? Because they think I'm pregnant with my teacher's baby? My younger daughter, Georgia, just said calmly, "That's because I just called and told her you were pregnant with Mr. Davidson's baby." Jessica's best friend, Ashley, who practically lived at our house, jumped up from her usual spot on our couch. "You psychotic little brat. You've always been jealous of your sister." I dropped my coffee mug and it shattered on the floor. "Georgia, what did you do?" "She can't drive to that interview," Georgia said, not even looking up from her bowl while Jessica sobbed that her entire future was ruined. Ashley grabbed Georgia's shoulder hard enough to make her wince. "This is what you do because Jessica's special and you're nobody? You destroy her life with some sick lie?" My husband ran in from the garage with grease still on his hands. When I told him what Georgia had done, his face went dark and that vein in his temple started pulsing. "Georgia, go to your room. Now." "Dad, look at Jessica. She can't even stand straight." "Because she's devastated, you monster," Ashley said, her voice getting shriller. "Anyone would be falling apart after what you just did." But I was looking at Jessica now. She was gripping the wall with both hands, and her carefully applied makeup was already smearing from tears. Her pupils were tiny pinpoints, and she kept swaying even though she was holding on. "Jessica, sweetheart, are you okay?" I asked, moving closer. "I'm fine," she said, but the words came out thick and slurred. "I just need to drive there and explain in person. Where are my keys?" She tried to walk to the key hook but stumbled hard into the counter. The sound of her hip hitting the granite made me flinch. My husband caught her arm before she went down completely. "It's a 45-minute highway drive," Georgia said. "She took a handful of pills 20 minutes ago. I saw Ashley give them to her upstairs." Ashley's face went from pale to red in seconds. "That's a complete lie. Georgia's been making up stories about me for months. First she said I'm a thief, then she said I'm helping Jessica cheat. Now I'm some kind of dealer?" Jessica tried to focus on us, but her eyes kept rolling back. "I just needed confidence. Big interview day. Ashley said they'd help." "What did you take?" my husband demanded, still holding her up. "Nothing harmful," Ashley answered quickly before Jessica could speak. "Maybe some Advil for her headache. Georgia's trying to cover for what she did by inventing drama." "I saw you crushing pills in her room," Georgia said, standing up from the table. "I had to make sure she didn't go to her interview." My husband was trying to get Jessica to look at him, but her head kept drooping forward. "Jessica, what did Ashley give you?" "Just some Xanax," Jessica mumbled, her words running together. "And the other ones, the good ones from Ashley's friend at the university." Ashley stepped between us and Jessica. "Those were prescribed. For anxiety. Lots of students take them for big moments. She's fine, just nervous." "She can barely stand," I said, watching my daughter slide slowly down despite my husband's grip on her arm. "That's because she just had her future destroyed," Ashley shot back, but sweat was visible on her forehead now. "You're really going to believe a jealous 13-year-old over me? I've been Jessica's best friend for 3 years." "That's not even the whole reason I had to stop you," Georgia said, and we all turned to look at her. She was holding Ashley's phone. Ashley left this on Jessica's bed when she was crushing the pills. She has texts to her dealer boyfriend from last night. Ashley lunged for the phone, but my husband blocked her. "That's private property. You can't look at that." Georgia read from the screen. Ashley wrote, "Giving Jay this